Question number 1, Todd. With it being election season and all the slander ads on TV commercials, you are running for office against someone in the Heartland crew. What would your slander ad about them be to give you the upper hand in the polls?
Oh, wow. That's good. I'll go. Can I go first?
Yeah,
go
go
this way. All right. I'm running against Nick Morado.
Okay.
Of course.
Nick Morado isn't concerned about public safety or Indiana state law. Rideshare scooters are only permitted on a public street or roadway. 2 weeks ago, Nick Morado operated a rideshare scooter on the sidewalk, drunk, and broke his own collarbone. How soon before he breaks your collarbone? Vote for Todd McComas. He doesn't even have the rideshare scooter app.
That's nice. I'm thinking of Joe Donnelly.
That's what I got.
Crushed in this situation.
I'll go.
All right.
I'm coming at you, Todd.
All right.
Whoa. Todd McComas, if that's really his name. Todd claims to be a retired detective and war hero, but let's check the facts. When was there a war at the North Pole? Todd is on record of selling hardcore drugs. Todd is on record of giving criminals guns. Todd is on record of receiving massage room handjobs, not to completion. Todd is on record of being in favor of bestiality, as long as it's not on Sundays. Todd is on record of having sex with Chase's wife and stealing his dog. Yikes. Can you really trust Todd McComas with your future? I'd think twice about it. Just like the amount of his ex-wives.
Oh, no!
This ad was sponsored by the Italians of America.
Bro, I knew Diggs made this up.
What do you mean? No, it's a real question.
No, I knew you made this up.
I'll
It was
show
too
you.
fucking good. He wrote that thing up and was like, all right, how do we get this in?
I sent a screenshot to the group.
That was incredible.
That was a great
Todd, you
one.
would have no chance.
Oh, no.
That's what Joe Donnelly's getting right now, though.
Oh, my God. He's getting buried.
Slander.
You still favorite, though. It blows my mind.
I got to see the results. There's no way he gets 20% of the votes.
We'll find out.
No, Dick should. What I think is Dick should be writing these
Yeah,
commercials. That literally sounded the whole.
Who's next?
I'll go.
Who you going against?
Zito.
Nice.
How can you trust video game seats? Can you trust a man who neglects all of his worldly responsibilities and spend his days and nights playing video games like a small, simple child? No! Can you trust a man who operates an illegal den of sin and debauchery out of his own home? Gambling, underage drinking, sex trafficking, prostitution, male and female. Too often, females are the ones only associated with the act. Can you trust a man who neglects to check his microphone levels, his camera tripod balance levels, his FPS, his white balance because he's too worried about getting that next dub? Can you trust a man who encourages and enables his friends and associates to partake in dangerous activities with intent to injure without informing them of the liabilities and dangers involved? No! The answer is simply no. No, Zeets, no. Vote no on video game Zeets. This message has been paid for and brought to you by the supporters of a healthy Frank Nicholas Morona.
Wow. That was good.
No more trying to run.
Why are you not working for Sleeping Joe right now?
Sleeping Joe needs
he needs you.
Zito.
Oh, it's not going to be as good as that one. I'll tell you that
Who are you going against?
I'm going against Twat here. I wish I was going to go against Nick after that one, that slander campaign. Do you want to trust a guy who says more fiction things than facts? Then don't vote for Todd McComas.
Simple and straight from the electricity.
Evan Foxy.
Yeah, I didn't really take my time on this one, but I would use everything from
Too busy with the lights.
Sleeping Joe Donnelly, and I would just use it against Pat and call it Swimming Pat McAfee.
Foxy.
That was a good one.
That would be like if I was to run.
Ty Schmidt.
So I can't actually do part of this because I can't say these things on the podcast. But
Oh, Jesus. What do you mean?
Excuse me.
No
Just hold on.
rules. There's
Excuse
no
me.
rules.
Just hold on. So it'd just be. Did you know Connor Campbell is the most racist and sexist candidate to ever run for office? Don't believe me or don't take my word for it? Just listen to this. And then it would be a smash cut of Connor's face just yelling. I mean, you can
perfect,
yeah,
yep.
you can get where it would go from there.
Connor, that was tough.
I'm blown away. I'm kind of sweating all of a sudden, too.
Hey, politics is a messy game.
It really is.
Hey, you're telling me I'm running against Nick Moraldo.
I know how just messy it can be. Nick Moraldo was once seen pushing a small child off a swing set and spitting in his face. Nick Moraldo doesn't care about what you think. He just wants you to hate your life. Nick Moraldo once donated to charity and then asked for his money back. Nick Moraldo took 7 steps out of his front door this morning before deciding that he hated you. Nick Moraldo, a man for himself, not the people.
Oh.
This ad was paid for by Connor Campbell.
You got one, Pat?
I didn't write anything.
All right.
No, I'm writing pro campaign ads for all of it.
Like Leslie
We needed
Knope.
that.
Yeah, that's why I would like to build up everybody in this office.
Smart.
Todd, American hero who protected Santa Claus. Okay, for your North Pole rebuttal. Okay, for your North Pole rebuttal. It's absolute bullshit that Todd got that slander.
That's a good business for you. Put positive spin against and retaliation of the attack.
Yeah, it would be a lot of fun. Like, how about a little positive here? Nick hates you because there's something wrong in you. He sees that there's going to be something better. You know what I mean?
Sees the potential. The potential.
Connor, there's no defending with this.
Yeah, then you're defending a whole city, and you can't really do that in one.
Zito has committed himself to playing video games that every other part of his life has stumbled. But he will put that type of commitment towards whatever position he gets elected
That's a good
to.
one. That's good.
See, Zito? We got you, buddy.